How to take your power back from a narcissist. The moment you try to hurt a narcissist, you have already lost. The game revenge is their game, pain is their area, and chaos is their oxygen. So today I'm going to teach you something far more powerful than revenge. I'm going to teach you how to take your power back in a way that destroys the narcissist without you even lifting a finger. Because real revenge is becoming untouchable. Number one, the narcissist weakness. Every narcissist walks around with a mask. Behind that mask is a terrified child who cannot handle three things. Number one, silence, self-respect, and people who they cannot control. A narcissist doesn't fear being exposed, they fear being ignored. They fear you realizing your value, they fear you waking up and understanding the truth. They need you more than you ever needed them. Once you see that clearly, the whole game flips. Number two, the power shift. Let me break it down. Let's get clinically for a second. Narcissists survive on a supply, attention, emotional reaction, chaos, validation, and your insecurity. When you stop feeding them those things, something inside them collapses. Think of it like a phone with a broken charger. You get the electricity, your emotions kept them alive. So when you pull the plug, they glitch, they panic, they go crazy. That's not revenge, that is self-liberation. Number three, the silent punishment. Silence is not passive, silence is a weapon, and narcissist needs constantly psychological oxygen, the attention that reminds them they exist. So when you go silent, when you stop defending yourself, when you stop reacting, when you stop explaining yourself, the entire identity loses structure. They start scrambling, looking for you, talking about you, obsessing of you. Why? Because your silence forces them to face themselves, and that is something they cannot do. You didn't attack them, you simply removed yourself, and thereby it feels like a violence to them. Number four, elevation. The narcissist's worst nightmare is the part that they cannot handle. Seeing you level up, you healing, you improving, you getting stronger, you're working on yourself, you're becoming successful, you're becoming happy without them. That breaks them more than any insult ever could. Narcissists depend on the illusion that they are superior. When you rise above them, calmly, quietly, beautifully, the entire belief system collapses. Nothing hurts a narcissist seeing you become the person they try to convince you could never be. Number five, indifference. People think that the opposite of love is hate, but hate still has emotional energy. Hate still feeds a narcissist. The truth, the opposite of love is indifference. When you reach that point where you don't care what they think, when you don't care what they say, you don't check on them on their social media, you don't defend yourself, you don't argue, you don't explain yourself, you don't chase, you don't respond, that is when you win, because a narcissist cannot manipulate someone who is emotionally unavailable. Indifference starves the narcissist completely while feeding your self-respect. Number six, boundaries, the new you. Now let's get practical, okay? If you want to truly take your power back from a narcissist, master this: boundaries. No, sharp no, final no, no explanation needed. I'm not discussing this. End the manipulation instantly. That doesn't work for me. It keeps you in control. This conversation is finished. It's done. Closes the door. They try to force open. they try to force. I choose peace in their entire strategy. Boundaries are like walls around your mental kingdom, and once those walls go up, the narcissist can't enter anymore. The final break. Here's the most powerful truth: you don't defeat a narcissist by fighting them. You defeat them by no longer needing them. Because the moment they realize you are healing, you are focused, you are evolving, you are unavailable, you are no longer emotionally reactive, and your peace is now protected, they understand the game is finished. Not because you destroyed them, but because they can no longer control you. A narcissist only has the power when you participate in the game, in their game. Withdraw your participation, you win forever. So if you come here looking for a revenge, you got something more powerful: self-mastery, self-respect, and absolutely emotional dominance. The real revenge isn't hurting a narcissist, it is rising so high they can't even reach you. Become the version of yourself, your old self, desperately needed, and watch how every narcissist that once controlled you fades into irrelevance. Your power returns the moment you decide it does, and today you decide it. Anyway, I hope you find this helpful. Please like, share, subscribe. Until next time, stay safe. See you. Bye bye.